Hi friends, I'm MB Nirmal, 17 years old. I'm happy to talk to you on prevention of suicide, set aside suicide. People commit suicide. For us, it looks the reasons are very flimsy. There's no ground at all. Even a child scored 2 marks less than classmate committed suicide. People commit suicide for their inability or they fail in a competition. I feel this could all not be the reason because I've been failing in my life, but nevertheless, I grew tall. I could be able to grow. One of the things I lacked was art. Even my handwriting used to be bad, whereas my siblings were all good in art. I always used to feel. Then I took a decision. Okay, art is not coming to me. Why should I waste time? Why not I promote and become a patron of art? So from there, no looking back. And in all my works as a union leader, as bank, public relations officer, as Exnora leader, we have been promoting art competition, art training, etc. Nirmal, hashtag Nirmal TotalReversal, Sons Master, Exnora, Nirmal Basu, Sons Master, Exnora, Nirmal Basu, GPN, at MB Nirmal. Art cell, art fan to art promoter. I was never an artist, but was a great promoter of arts. So I'm also play pun with words. Latent means hidden, pattern means visible, potent means powerful, talent, bank of staff children, as the customers' children. So we used to meet, our chairman is there, our PR department, and of course I took the photo. So the chairman is enjoying this. We could not believe our staff children, customer children have so much talents, and we gave them prizes and certificates and all. And as bank PR, chief PRO, used to conduct training in painting called the best arts college teachers to come and train, and the children trained and they do painting, keep them exhibitions. One of the exhibitions was seeing. Another exhibition, even the head office, we set up a big art gallery. It was there for nearly a month, and it really provoked many staff to initiate painting. They encourage the children to do painting. Then my son's marriage came, and it was something really wonderful happened. And I wish you also do that marriage to merry age, and you surely get goosebumps as you hear it. So marriages are made in heaven, but the son's marriage, his bride was felt as if heaven has dawned on earth. It's an encompassing following. One, handicrafts, eco-friendly marriage, human marriage. I'm going to talk about only point 1 and 3, not the 2. Able, differently able was the motto, and human marriage. So handicrafts were handicapped. The spark of holding an exhibition of the artists that art exhibits occurred to me about 10 years before my son's marriage. And, I'm the patron for differently abled, Udavum Karagal, founder of Darshini, a movement started in Adayar for reading and scribing for visually challenged. I'm also an advisor to hearing impaired children school. So naturally they called me. The purpose was these people, though they are differently able, they lack something, but God has blessed them with enormous art talent. So they're good in painting, sculpting, many things, many artwork. They said in Chetpet in a marriage hall, we're going to hold an exhibition. You must come and inaugurate Mr. Nirmal. So I made a lot of publicity. I went there and I saw that. I was really excited. And I bought some artwork from 2-3 shops for 5,000 rupees. Then I came back home. The night I was curious to know how successful the exhibition was. With regard to sales. So I called the convener and asked him. What he told me made me feel sad. He said, including what I bought for 5,000, the total sales was about 15,000, where I spent 20,000 rupees for the art exhibition. So they are minus 5,000. Then one thing I understood, there was no enough crowd. Why should we take crowd to an exhibition? Why not we have the exhibition where the crowd gathers? This is called inversion technique, which we teach in 7th Sense. As looking for an occasion where the crowd will come, my son's marriage came. My son's marriage took place in Vijay Session Magal. It was the last marriage before they pulled down it for Forum Mall. So, there are two halls. One hall I reserved it for exhibition, art exhibition by different able brothers and sisters. It is covered by Ability Foundation magazine. We are going to see Wedding Bell, Crafted Spells by Geeta Batmaraman, my sister, beloved sister. So I read here what she wrote. When would you normally invite for a wedding? Relatives will not let you forget if you forgot them. VIPs who contribute impressive photographs of album. Businesses who contribute for checks towards wedding expenses. Friends, especially those who will do the grunge work, putting tambalu and packets, gifts in bags while you chat with long lost relatives. And if you have a kind heart and good memory, people will help you long ago with small capacities. Welcome to the wedding of the son of MBNL founder, explorer, and organization rocks wonders and raising civic sensibilities. Added to the honor roll was another list of disabled artists. They invited to exhibit and sell their paintings and other items of art at the wedding hall. A completely furnished square was allotted to each of the disabled artists. Nirmal's card carried the customary information on the Muhurta dinner and concert, which had which he had at friends. Attached invitation was a sheet of printed paper that talked about the value of friendship. They need to nurture it. He told about his decision to break new ground in wedding customs and the reason why his effort should be supported. One or two rows shops differently abled in Vijay Seshamagal. This was about an exhibition come stalls selling the artifacts by differently abled in the marriage hall. Differently abled artists will demonstrate their skills live, selling their art products to the marriage invitation guests. The artist will get contact said his note that came with the card. It will be a tremendous source of inspiration for others. People at the wedding get sensitized. They see the artist without hands paint beautifully by holding the brush in their mouth, in their feet, or lying down. They'll set a trend for others to do something similar. They might think of promoting the sales of artifacts or display of the products in their premises. There are any number of charitable clubs like Rotary, Lions, Roundtable, JCs, and Indian Red Cross in the city. What a tiny impact would be if every member of these clubs did something similar. So, as the guests arrived in the finery, they were greeted by a band of disabled boys from the home of Guild of Service playing fast-paced music. The stalls were awash with brightly colored batik paints on kurtas, tops, wall hangings, and cushion covers. On display were reverse glass paintings, gift articles, liquid candles, and handmade paper holders, all made by differently abled. You are seeing the exhibition, a part of it. Many of the wedding guests were thrilled to come face to face the artists who had drawn the pictures, the deities they were worshipping at home. Crowds of guests were seen admiring the handiwork at the stalls. The stalls you are seeing here, another row. Nirmal came to the stall from time to time to find out if they are comfortable, if they had joined the wedding feast, they needed anything. So I'm talking with Geeta Batmanaban. Here is a wedding that would set a precedent. Nirmal says the idea has been received very well by many young people in Chennai. A.B. Nirmal may strive being Geeta Batmanaban, my most beloved sister. She wrote about it. So now going back to this exhibition, how it all benefited, I'll tell you. There are 40 stalls. 40 stalls into 3, 120 different labeled came. And we gave them 3 times food. The previous day, there is a reception and morning muhurtam, evening again reception. And they were given food, I think 4 times. The previous day night and next day breakfast, lunch and dinner. Krishna Sweets, Murali as usual, he gifted them dress, wonderful, because marriage they come. They must come in a new dress, he gave that. And they were given food, they were given the stalls free. The stall stands all arranged by us, by me. And the people are watching this exhibition. And I'll tell you the advantages of having this. There are many. One, many people who forget to buy gifts, they bought it here. We know about people. We made purposely the stalls on the way to the dais where the bride and bridegroom were, receiving the guests. So as they went, instead of giving money, they would have bought surely. I'll tell you how. So the first benefit was that, and many people gave their cards and all contact details. Two, we have many people who always they have a addiction called shopping addiction. So for them it was very fun. I found some of our my kith and kin and friends all the time they were spending in the stalls and they're buying left and right. Three, the children who nag parents for nothing. They saw children with their hands painting with their brush over their mouth. They took a vow, two vows they should have taken. One, not to nag parents. Number two, I'll become something. God has given me everything. And and ultimately the artist was very happy. And I'm going further. So 40 stalls, they have bought the gifts. And finally, I told you they didn't need to spend even a rupee, but the total sales was about 2 lakhs. And lastly, a gentleman came, a friend of us, who made a purchase, the remaining items. He bought for 44,000. Totally 2 lakhs 44,000. So they all returned empty. I mean, they sold everything. They spent nothing. How do you like it? Okay, then at least dozen marriages they followed suit, as far as I know. And one person who can't even sit and draw, who is good in making painting of any object, giving a metallic finishing like bronze, silver, gold, copper, and all. Subsequently, a British person saw him. He took him to London, and London, this person is doing very well. You know how the Europeans love and encourage arts. So it was a turning point. And Blade Dina, you must be knowing, used to be a radio jockey. His marriage, he organized it. So this is the stalls you are seeing. My son, bridegroom, and the bride, they also buy. And many VIPs came. I'm not going to tell you all the VIPs of all the political parties here. So Stalin is presenting a gift which he bought from the shop. So this is a excellent story, and it was a eco-friendly wedding discovered by Deccan Chronicle. Okay, I told you how a marriage was used, and all of you, Rotarians, Lions, Roundtablers, you all do great thing joining your club and doing service. Why not each function you conduct, you can collaterally also have these kinds of sales. Here, waste art. We had number of Kulu, waste art Kulu. The children made this. And I want to say finally, several standards of competition, Exnora, we have Student Extra chapters. In most of the schools and college, we have Extra Innovators Club, Student Extra Innovators Club. They do that, these paintings, I can't show you, it will take time. And they are trained and they do that. So art is something very great. God gives art. And anybody can become an artist provided as they will. So I shared my view that though I lack to become an artist, but God gifted me a talent of encouraging the artists, promoting artists, spotting talents and encouraging. So I feel more happy. And I feel happy that I was not an artist. If I was an artist, what would have happened is that I would have been painting, trying to sell my painting. Thank God I was not an artist. I promote other arts. And one more thing I forgot to say, in Lalit Mahal, an organization wanted to raise fund. They need about 3 lakhs rupees. So we called about dozen artists and we also gave publicity through news media. The artists came and started painting in the morning, evening. This art, whatever they made, it all sold. The organization wanted 3 lakhs. I got 4.2 lakhs. I am telling you so many tips. Please follow and make the world better. Thank you.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go and click the bell icon to get regular updates from our channel. In case you have missed any videos, please visit the channel page by clicking the channel icon.